So from the perspective of being a small business owner, what made you decide that now is the time to launch a book?
I have been coaching for about 5 years. It's a culmination of all the other experiences and careers I've had in my life. In those 5 years, I had more clients say, "This is amazing. When are you writing your book? You got to write that down. When can I have that? I hear your voice all the time in the back of my head. What's your framework? Can you give that to me?" And I felt it was the time to actually take all those frameworks that I've shared with my clients and some of these words of wisdom, so to speak, and put it in a book format. So it's actually, as the title is, a framework for your voice and your vision. It's a tangible workbook that you can use for everything all the time. And now I not only can share it with my clients, but anybody who gets the book can have that same experience with the framework, a tool.
You mentioned something really important, and that was that the book is evergreen. Because I think sometimes when we're putting pen to paper, we think of the current situation, the current time frame. And we forget that, 5 years down the road or 6 months down the road or 10 years down the road, you want what you're sharing to be just as relevant. Was that part of the theme in your mind when you were writing it? Because I mean, clearly coaching people for 5 years, but you've been speaking for a lot longer than that.
Absolutely. And yes, I mean, we show up every day talking, whether it's a response to an email, a conversation with a partner or a family member, or you're presenting to colleagues or perhaps the board of directors in your organization.
Right.
And the whole idea of embodying speaking, as you said, we do it every day, but how can we do it every day in a way that we're continually growing and feeling good about it? So the idea of having that framework to tap into, and it's not, yes, it's 6 months, it's 6 weeks, it's 6 hours. Think of every call you have to make, every Zoom presentation or meeting you attend or webinar. It's constantly all day. And the framework allows you to practice that in work and outside of work in your personal life to build that strong muscle of confidence over and over and over again. So you're really putting it into effect for the long term. Great news. The conversation continues. When you subscribe, like, and ring the bell, you'll know when a new episode has released. As always, speak remarkably.